Hi, welcome back. It's Vanilla here, and today I've been joined by my friend Holly. Fine & Country have invited us to tour this award-winning contemporary manor house, which is in the heart of the Berkshire countryside.
Yes, we're in 40 acres here, and we've heard so much about the property. There's loads to explore, and like I said, so much land. So I think if I get started around the back, and I'll meet you on the terrace.
Perfect, great idea. Okay, well, we'll catch up with Holly later, but let's get started with the tour. Wow, so entering in through the front door, you're welcomed into this incredibly grand foyer. You've got enough space for this huge statement table with flowers here. Behind me, I've got beautiful pieces of artwork, which are complemented by these statement mirrors. And already I can see a view onto the first floor, which makes me so excited to see the rest of this home. But from here, you've actually got storage space, you've got access to a powder room with the most spectacular wallpaper, and then you've also got access into a beautiful bespoke boot room, which also has side access from outside by the garages, so you can literally pull up in your car, walk in, hang up your coat, put away your shoes and your bags before entering into the home. But now, let's go and check out the rest of the home. Oh my goodness. So this is by far one of the grandest halls I have ever seen inside a home. I'm instantly drawn to this double height ceiling up here, and you can see windows giving you a view of the sky, which is why it's so bright in here. And it feels like a modern art gallery. You even have commissioned art pieces, commissioned specifically for this home. And then looking up here to the first floor, you have these beautiful windows with stained glass, which look like pieces of art in themselves. And then looking up again, you can see exposed beams with a really simple but grand light fixture. And these beams are kind of giving you a view of the architectural structure. Harford Manor was designed and built by Quadra, multi-award-winning developers, and has been recognised for its unique design and architecture, receiving 2 international property awards. So you also have in this room this really grand fireplace, which is letting out so much heat. It's so nice and toasty. And then from this hallway, you have access to plenty of the other rooms on this floor. Plus you have a grand staircase leading upstairs, but we'll explore all of that later. For now, I want to go check out this room. So my favorite room in any home is always the kitchen, and I just love this modern design. Instantly, you're drawn to this kitchen island in the center here, which stretches out for this whole length of this room. And what's really cool about this is suspended off the floor with a cantilever design. And then what I noticed earlier is you've got these imprints of leaves, which look so nice. Over here, you've got a Gaggenau triple fridge freezer with a drinks fridge in the middle, which I love. And it's definitely large enough to cater for the grand scale of this home. And then over here, you have a really, really impressive bespoke Gaggenau range, which is, it's timeless in design, but it's kind of feeling a very industrial sort of style, which matches perfectly with the rest of the kitchen. So there's a lovely seating area over here, but I really love this Japanese-inspired artwork. And then you've got the gold in there, which matches the gold accents that you have throughout the home. So this kitchen is definitely the perfect social space. You've got seating on both ends of the island, and then you've got the bench seating area over there. But then you also have this really bright and spacious morning room, which has 3 sets of double doors with direct access to the garden. But then you have this lovely casual seating area here, which is perfect for starting your day as a family, or if you have friends over, then it's the perfect casual seating area while you're preparing food and they're enjoying their drinks here. But if you like to host a party, then you actually have a separate chef's kitchen through there. So you can have all your caterers and home chefs in there and keep all the food preparation and the smells in a separate part of the home while you focus on enjoying the party, which is definitely more my style. You've got 2 sets of double doors on this side here, which takes you through to the dining room. So let's go have a look. Coming off the kitchen, you have this really long dining hall with this super grand dining table, which is perfect for hosting dinner parties, and it's already making me think about Christmas. You could have all of your family and friends here. It really is the perfect formal dining space. And then what's really nice about this space is you've got lots of layers of lighting, so you can really choose what sort of atmosphere you want to create. So you've got recessed lighting, down lights, these 2 statement hanging lights here, and then you've got the floor standing lamps as well. So just off the dining hall, you have this spacious orangery, but it feels really cozy because you've got your fireplace here, and then there's a lovely seating area. And then you actually have direct access to the terrace from here. So now let's see if we can go find Holly. Holly, you need to look inside. It looks so cool.
I'm so excited. I've just been outside in the terrace.
Yeah.
You can see it wraps all the way around the property, which I wasn't expecting to have this much area and space for entertaining. Good for barbecue, summer drinks.
Yes,
I could definitely picture us having a nice little Pimm's out here.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I want to see more of the house. Do you want to come?
I need to see more.
Yes, let's go.
If entertaining your guests is your ideal activity, then you will certainly want to take your friends out for the day or the evening to discover the culinary delights that this property's location has to offer. Nearby Bray-on-Thames offers an array of fine food, including the Waterside Inn, Caldesi, and the Fat Duck.
For something a bit more local, we're located in the village of Holyport, a highly regarded conservation area, home to a friendly community and the popular family-run pub called the George on the Green. 2 miles north, the market town of Maidenhead nearby offers all amenities, clubs, water activities on the River Thames and great rail links into London's city centre. We are also less than 6 miles from the centre of Windsor with the world-famous Windsor Castle, a breathtaking castle set in 13 acres, making it the largest and oldest occupied castle in the world. It is also where Her Majesty the Queen chooses to spend most of her private weekends. If you're lucky, you might even get to see the changing of the guard, which takes place on selected days through the week. The River Thames offers a plethora of guided tours, taking you right from the centre of town all the way to Windsor Racecourse. It's the best way to explore the town at a more leisurely pace. In Windsor, there is also a theatre, a large park, and St George's Chapel, where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were married in 2018.
Crossing over the Eton Walkway Bridge from Windsor, you of course have the town of Eton, offering finely preserved shopfronts and of course Eton College, the famous all-boys public school, founded in 1440 by Henry VI. Just a 15-minute drive away from the property. For equestrian pursuits, the property could not be better placed, with Ascot and its renowned racecourse less than 10 miles away. The racecourse describes itself as the jewel in the crown of the British social season. The Royal County of Berkshire Polo Club and the Guards Polo Club in the Great Park is close by, offering the chance to join a polo team or simply enjoy a day at one of their many yearly events, including one hosted by Cartier. The outside to inside design of this home has been really carefully thought out. As you can see, we've got these massive high ceilings as we walk in from the terrace, as well as these angled windows that offer gorgeous views of the garden. We've also got in this room a massive circular sofa, which I personally haven't seen in a home before. I think it must be bespoke to this room. This room is also split level, so you've got these few steps here that offer a natural separation from the seating area up to the living space. Up in this section of the living space, we have got this really cute little library corner, which you can see is well lit by a skylight just above. Now, I think most people would probably just sit here, curl up, have a book, but actually I think what I would really like is a glass of red in this room. But if you are reading, actually, I've just remembered, you can create some real privacy in this room with the clouded glass feature. How cool is that? I've never seen that before in a property. And over here, we've got a grand piano, which for me just screams opulence. And if you're not into classical entertainment, just behind me is an entertainment suite with a 9-screen cinema wall. Let's go and take a look. Now we find ourselves in the entertainment suite, and this room boasts a ginormous cinema screen as well as surround sound. Now we've got these comfy sofas here, but personally I think I would have all my friends around. We'd just set up camp on the floor, snacks, a few glasses of wine, and just chill out here all evening. And behind me, of course, how could you not spot this, is a full-sized pool and snooker table. Now, I know loads of people that would lose hours in this room. I'm going to see if Vanilla wants a game later.
So entering through this door, you're welcomed into an incredibly spacious dressing room, which is sort of symmetrical in its layout. So you have lots of wardrobe space over there for one person's items, and then you could have another person's clothing on this side. Although if it were me, I'd probably end up spilling out onto both sides with all of my clothes. And then you've got really lovely seating areas on both sides as well, and a huge mirror, which of course is perfect for a dressing room. But now let's go through these double doors and have a look. Wow, so this is called the principal suite for a reason. It's incredibly grand, as you can see. You have really high ceilings, which make the room feel so open and spacious. I really love the seating area here, and it's positioned towards your own fireplace, which you can turn on with a click of a button. And then you have an amazing outlook onto the grounds on both sides here, and a private terrace. Then what I also love over here is you have more of these gold accents, which seem to feature all over the home. And then another really unique feature of this room is you actually have 2 en-suites, which is perfect for having your own privacy and you can have your own space. But then you'll notice that they actually don't have their own shower facilities, and I'll show you why in just a moment. So walking from the principal suite through the dressing room, you have your own private entryway into the most spectacular home spa. Wow, so instantly you're drawn to this incredible indoor jacuzzi, which is set in this lovely marble surround, which matches the flooring and the shelving here. You can see there's plenty of space for 2 people. And then you also have access to the largest terrace on this floor. This looks like the ultimate place to relax. But then you also have a WC, a huge walk-in shower, and a sauna with views onto the garden as well. So in most homes, if you have a spa complex, most of them would be downstairs in a separate pool building, but I think it makes so much sense to have it off of the principal suite where you get so much more daily use out of it. So this has been the principal suite. I'll let Holly show you around some of the other bedrooms.
We're now in the second of 6 huge bedroom suites. This one is called the Paddock Suite, so named because you get a lovely view of the paddocks to one side, and then we've got the landscape gardens to the other. This bedroom is a lot like the principal suite, but I have to say that I much prefer it because of the interior design. I love these monochrome seats, very me. And I can just picture myself waking up in the morning, taking a coffee and just sitting and enjoying the morning view. Now this room as well has of course got an ensuite, and it is plenty big enough for 2. Another thing that I love about this property is all of the storage on offer. I've just come from the Paddock Suite into yet another walk-in wardrobe with loads of storage, loads of room for all my shoes. Not that I'm moving in yet. And here we have the Terrace Suite. That's another of the many bedrooms. And coming through, we have Pool Suite. Again, so named because of its view. You can see the pool building just below. Again, I love the decor in here. We've got another colour scheme, which I'm just loving. And the coolest part of this room for me is just through here. Now, from the bedroom into another walk-in wardrobe, we're brought to the beautiful bathroom. Now, I really love this bathroom, not only for this beautiful freestanding bath, there's also dual sink, massive shower, but to top it all off, access to the terrace. I feel like I've stepped onto a balcony that you'd get on holiday. This just isn't the typical bedroom, bathroom, balcony combination that you'd get at home. From here, I can see the landscape gardens. I can even see the stables in the distance over there. In this property, we're set in a startling 40 acres of grounds. To get to the property, you enter through a long driveway, which is more similar to a private country road than a driveway. The grounds around the home can be customised to your requirements. Currently, there are formal gardens, helicopter landing grounds, 2 paddocks and a lovely little green, which is perfect for lawn games, or it is ideally sized to install a tennis court. This home offers the perfect lifestyle, starting your day with a game of doubles, all topped off with a relax in the pool and a chef-prepared meal. There is also garaging for up to 8 cars with sliding timber doors, as well as, of course, plenty of space out of the front of the house for further vehicles. The estate also sits behind a wooded area, offering plenty of hiding spaces for kids and opportunities for walking and exploring, all in the comfort of your own back garden. The studio suite is located just at the end of the hallway, which also has its own direct access from the ground floor. All bedroom suites have their own en-suites, and not only that, every single room in this house boasts underfloor heating and a cooling system throughout. As well as the studio suite, there is also a linen and laundry room on this floor, and there is a separate hallway that can be closed off. In here, you can find the courtyard suite, which has views of the courtyard below, and just next to it is access to the main roof terrace. Now, down the end of this hallway too, we come to staff accommodation, and the area is completely sectioned off from the rest of the house, offering 3 bedrooms and a shower room, as well as direct access down to the chef's kitchen, lending itself perfectly to allow you to host huge parties with accommodation for your chefs and waiters after the event. This corridor can also be used for access into the adjoined pool building. Okay, so now we've made it up to the second floor of the property and we're in this beautiful study. This room really makes the most of the views on offer. Out the front here, we've got the sweeping driveway, a beautiful wooded area. I just love being this high up in the property. It feels like a penthouse suite. And just like a penthouse suite, we've got beautiful interiors. I'm instantly drawn to this lovely bespoke chandelier, which has definitely been chosen to specifically sit right in the centre. We've got lovely wood everywhere. It's a real design win for me and definitely my work from home dream. Now let's go together and check out the terrace. Okay, so this space up here is huge. Although obviously the house below is ginormous, I wasn't actually expecting to see a roof terrace like this. And I'm just taking in the views for the first time. And I'm actually a bit speechless because you can see so far from up here. I can see the rolling countryside, the hills beyond the paddock. I just don't think I would ever get bored of coming up here, chilling out with my friends. So
So while Holly's showing you everything that upstairs has to offer, I quickly wanted to head downstairs and show you what the lower ground floor has to offer. So down here we have a plant room with lots of storage and utility areas, and then we have this incredibly designed wine room that can hold up to 1,000 wine bottles. So I really love the design in here. You've got the dark wood, more gold accents again, and then these really cool shapes, and then shelving, and then more shelving here so you can display your favorites and watch your wine collection grow over the years. Now there's plenty more to show you, so let's head back upstairs and we'll go and explore the pool building. Wow, so this swimming pool is literally like a luxury hotel swimming pool. It's so huge. And you've got a water feature down there. You've got this lovely seating area here. And then you actually have floor to ceiling bifolding doors. So you can open all of the doors out during the summertime. You could sunbathe on the terrace. But then in winter time, you actually have access from inside, so you never have to step foot outside when it's cold. Over here, we have a circular whirlpool jacuzzi bath, which I can imagine spending so much time in. And then from here, I can actually see a sneak peek into the gym, so I'll let Holly show you around in there.
Imagine having your very own home gym. This would be perfect for me to get me motivated to actually go to the gym in the morning. Just waking up, coming down the corridor into the gym, all of the equipment that I would possibly need, and my favourite point, full mirrored wall, which if you'll know me, you'll know is very up my street. We've also, of course, got showers in here, lockers, everything you would need. It's also heat controlled. Now, let's take a look up these stairs. We're on top of the pool suite now. I've just accessed this second of 2 terraces from the gym below. And as you can see, this view of the home gives a whole different aspect. I think it's probably my favourite view.
So we're towards the end of the tour now, but before we finished off, I just really wanted to show you a feature of the grounds that gets me really excited as an equestrian lover. So you have this indoor riding menage behind you. You've got 10 stables, an attack room, groom's quarters, and then you have 2 paddocks to keep horses. And then best of all, you've got direct access to a bridle path, which is any equestrian lover's dream. So I think this is by far the grandest property tour we have ever done in this series.
I'm hardly surprised. There's an entertainment suite here, there's a pool building, there's even a helicopter landing pad. It doesn't get more grand than that.
What? I didn't even know. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check that out later, but thank you so much for joining us on this tour of Harford Manor. If you enjoyed the tour, please don't forget to like the video and comment down below.
Yes, and if you want to see more property tours like this, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much again for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye for now.